With us today, the Lions of the Lincoln University women's basketball coach, Mr. Daryl Mosley, 9-20 season, looking to improve on that. A 7-20 season for head coach Doug Overton in his second year. Lincoln University was the oldest HBCU, right?
Absolutely.
There you go. Coach Mosley, would you please give us a statement about the upcoming basketball campaign?
Well, this year we're definitely looking to build off of last year's finish, making it to the Final Four. We have 8 seniors this year that we're going to be relying heavily on to just step up, and lead this group this year. A few transfers that came in, D1 transfer and a couple JUCO kids, and was able to sign about 3 freshmen, trying to get them groomed and caught up to where we are, but definitely going to be relying on the senior class to get us through this year.
And Coach Overton, you?
Oh yeah, well, I'm excited about this team year. This year, we brought in 8 new players. Good mixture of 4 freshmen and 4 junior college transfer. And this being my second year, this is a good feeling of a Doug Overton type team. A team that play the way I like to play, defensive oriented, and to play with obviously some pace on offense.
Daryl, Tierra Pendleton, 19 double-doubles, an academic All-American, very much a well-rounded student athlete. Talk about her development, please, and then maybe some other young ladies that we'll get a chance to watch.
Well, Tierra's pretty much, a kid I inherited after her freshman year. When I first took over, didn't get a chance to recruit or anything, so we had to play small ball. She played a lot of 4 for us this year, where we were able to go out and get some actual bigger recruits to come in. So this year she'd be more focused on, playing the 3, working on skill development at that guard spot, but still might play some 4 for us as well. But she knows it's her last go round. She's a senior this year. She's been putting a lot of work in. Fractured her ankle, in that Final Four game last year. So just trying to get her timing back and rhythm to try to have a hell of a year for us this year. Other kids that's going to be huge for us this year, I have a Division I transfer, Michelle Fitzgerald from A&T, who's just a beast in the paint, can stretch the floor, can put the ball on the ground. And we just looking for some other returners, like Brianna Logan to lead us at the point this year, and Shaquan Bailey as well.
Yeah, I was thinking about Shaquan Bailey. I think had a lot of threes for you, averaged about 10 points a ball game. Really a decent shooter, I think.
Absolutely. Trying to get her to focus more so defensively, but probably is the best shooter on the team, but trying to get her more to facilitate, make plays for others, but also shoot the ball with confidence and step up and make some big plays for us.
We have a question. Coach, first you mentioned it a second ago, last year coming in, I don't know what the expectations were for you personally and then also for your team. How do you look at last year and get better from that point to this year? Where are you better?
Well, I think coming in as your first year, getting familiar with the way the game is played at this level, looking at the other teams, seeing what type of players that we're going to compete against, and what kind of level of play that we need to compete against these teams. If you know anything about it, you do it. Virginia State, Virginia Union, those guys really play hard and athletic and play with a lot of intensity in both ends of the court. So I wanted to go out there this summer and go out and try to get guys I think can match that level of play. So I just spent that first year just trying to get to know the league and what kind of players we get, and then that way I have an idea what kind of kid we need to recruit.
Of this group, who's returning, and then maybe a comment? Blair Davis, Jordan Watson, James Richardson, Sean James. Back, not back,
Sean James and James Richardson are back. They're both seniors this year, and looking for them to be big contributors. James was a member of the track team for the first time this year and won the high jump, I believe, in the CIAA. So he's quite an athlete. So we're expecting those guys to be leaders on our court. And we brought in some freshmen from winning programs in the area, and also some junior college players who won major games in the league, and hopefully can bring that winning tradition to Lincoln.
Both of you talking about bringing in, freshmen and also JUCO. So I guess getting the word out, the success, Daryl, that you've had the last few years in the CIAA tournament really helps recruiting. And also the region you're in It's got to help.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely going to the Final Four helped because it was something to sell to recruits. But just the area we're in, we're an hour from Baltimore, 2 hours from New York, an hour from Philadelphia. It's a great region to recruit in. And, with our up-and-coming facilities on campus, it's been easy to sell as well. So we're just trying to, like Coach said, bring in the caliber athletes that can play in this league, so we can keep up with the other big-time teams in this league.
Doug, what is your style of play now?
My style, the way I coach, is the way I play. I want to play defense 94 feet. I want to try to score a lot of points and share the ball offensively. But I'm a Philly guard. We play tough, we play physical, we get in your face, and I can only coach the way I used to play and how I think the game is played. So hopefully my guys can do that as well.
Questions? I got a chance to say hello to you maybe 10 minutes or so before the CIAA tournament this past year, and playing in the NBA and the experience of college and everything. What was the experience of coaching in the CIAA like? How did that relate to some of your other basketball exploits?
Well, I think it's right up there. I tell guys, of course, everyone wants to play in the Division I level. I was lucky enough to do that, but when you come down here and you play, especially in the tournament, it's as big time as you get. It's a great stage. The spotlight is on you. You get a chance to make your name. Guys like A.J. English, and when I played in college, Terry Davis, and you have guys that played in this conference who made it to the NBA. I think that's what we need to get back to. We talk about getting the CIAA exposure and how do we take it to the next level. Well, you got to get players to do that. I can coach in the NBA, be an assistant coach in college, whatever. But I think we got to get the kids back at this level and see how great of a league and a great basketball can be played here. We can get one guy or two guys from any team to make it to the NBA, then other kids will want to come. Maybe a kid transfer from a high major Division I school, and why not come to a CIAA school? I think if we get those level of players, it's only going to make it better for the league.
Daryl, final thoughts about the upcoming season?
With the group we have, like I said, we riding our seniors. I just think the chemistry is there. With 8 seniors, they're saying we want to go out with a bang. They know what it takes to win. We're just tired of having a losing season. So going out, finishing in the Final Four, having a couple nationally ranked wins. I tell them, why not Lincoln? We show up and we get prepared just like everybody else. So you guys got to have the confidence to come out here and play, and prepare just like everybody else. So we're just gonna play Lincoln style basketball. We're gonna get them prepared. We're gonna watch a lot of film, and we're just going to come ready to play.
Guys, I always enjoyed coming up to Lincoln. I appreciate the hospitality the last couple of years. You still owe me a cheesecake and a T-shirt, and we'll talk about that later on. But good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Head coaches Daryl Mosley and Doug Overton from the Lincoln University. Thank you, gentlemen.